Before we get started, I have to get in my daily Wordle. Let's go. Input. Check out my stats real quick, you know. A couple twos here and there, but so today is going to be a little bit all over the place, and I apologize for that, but I had originally made this seat pan as you saw in last video, and I'm not going to use this. It's too thin. It's just going to be difficult because I have to mount a cross brace right here to be able to mount the seat, and to fit that in, it's just going to be a mess. So instead, after welding this, which I'm going to show in this video, but I'm recording this after the fact because this is when, you know, all these ideas are coming and I want to change it up. I'm basically just going to be doing a flat iron or steel piece right here, and it's going to sit same as the tray, except it's going to be welded in. So all the electrical will sit here, and then I'm going to make a cutout for the battery, which will let it sit a little bit lower because sitting as is, the battery pops up about an inch and a half. So being able to make the battery sit lower, I'll have less issues when coming into the seat. And I totally forgot to mention, I went with a Shorai battery. So this is a lithium ion battery. It's way lighter, way smaller than the traditional lead acid. It can get shipped in the mail. And yeah, I heard some mixed reviews about it, but we're gonna see how it does. If you have used the Shurai battery or have it on your bike currently, definitely let me know if you have liked it, have not liked it, if you've had any issues with it. But yeah, if you've used the Shurai battery, definitely let me know. I'd love to hear feedback on it. I'm gonna continue with the seat hoop today. So we have this piece right here, which I already cut down, and it's basically going to go on just like this. I also made these bungs, I guess you could call them, that are gonna stick inside of the square part just like this. So first we'll weld these in, and then the hoop fits inside of these just like that, and then we're gonna weld the hoop on top of that. So I think that'll make a really sturdy brace. Not that there's gonna be much weight sitting on this, but it'll just add to support. So those are the plans. This is gonna be my first time welding, so don't judge me because it's probably gonna come out horrible. But we're gonna see what we can do. So to start, I whipped up this cardboard, which is going to take the place of sheet metal, obviously. So I have two pieces. I have this piece right here for the hoop, since it's angled a little differently from the frame. And then I have, I gotta stop tapping, this longer piece. It's going to sit just like this, and my goal is to have it flush with the bottom of the frame. So you'll be able to see right through. We're also going to chop this out, take off some of these tabs. Here's a look from under. So yeah, let's get started. So first thing I'm going to do is trace out these pieces onto this sheet metal, and then I'll get a better idea of how it's going to look on the bike, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that it works first time. Okay, so before putting on the metal tray, I'm also going to take out this battery holder. Okay, so now I'm gonna work on getting this electrical tray fitted. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Okay, so I have it in a pretty good spot. I think what I'm gonna do is just put a couple tacks in, and then as I go up, I'll shape it, and then tack, shape it, tack, and then flip it back over, make sure it's good, and then put in the final thing. I'm a little stuck here because this sheet metal, I had a feeling it was gonna be too thin, and it is. It's just welding right through it and melting it, and it's not making like a joint. So I'm gonna see what I can do. Maybe I'll put a little bit, another layer on top or in the corners or something to see if that'll help. But it's not gonna be pretty, but I'm just gonna keep going because this is my plan A. There is no plan B. So, well, actually this is plan B, so there is no plan C. The other sheet was plan A, but so let's see what else we can do with it. Alright, so got the tray in. It's not beautiful, but I managed to get enough welds on it that I think it's sturdy. I don't think it's going anywhere. And then I also have a putty that I'm gonna use to shape all this up. I'm gonna grind it down, make it look nice, put the putty on, and then it'll be good to go. But for now, I have to install this battery into the tray. So, like I was saying, I'm gonna cut a square, or I guess a rectangle out right here, and going to make like a cradle. This is the old one I made, so if there was a cutout right here, this would sit inside. That way the battery got an extra inch of clearance. So the battery sits in there, and then it would sit more like this, almost flush at the top instead of being up that high. So that's what I'm gonna work on now. I'm gonna basically do the same thing as this, except individual pieces, and I'll weld them together, and then I'll weld this into the hole I make right here. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on that, and we'll see how far we get today. So this is the box, it's all separate right now. And I'm gonna weld each piece on like that. And then I'll make a nice little box to hold the battery. Alright, so this is the battery box. It's a little rough, but I have the putty which I can shape. And I'm gonna put a few more tacks on this to make it sturdier, but let's see if the battery fits. So yeah, that's how it's gonna fit. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it there for today, this video. Whew. I don't know what to do right now because I just called the powder coating place and they said that you can't bondo before powder coating. So I might just have to take the L, get it powder coated, and then come back in and bondo this and spray paint it. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Hopefully you checked out the last 2 videos, and there's a bunch more to come. I plan to have this done by end of July. Fingers crossed. That's only a month away, so we'll see what's up. Might have to take some days off of work to work on this. But yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and be sure to subscribe if you're not already. And yeah, see you guys on the next one.